Of course, Levanini, like the first thing he shows is him fixing himself. Oh my God! If this,
Ew.
can we just like move off of an app other than Skype? Because I can't with Skype anymore.
Okay, I look weird, but whatever. Okay.
We're gonna use
Let me just
ChatGPT
make it.
instead.
Chats.
Does the web
Okay.
Skype work?
Wait, website. 1 second. We'll start in like 3 seconds. Okay.
Alex, tell you, we had 2 viewers. Wow, this is a good week.
Okay. So let me start. Let me just grab the thing. Okay. So before we start,
Last week.
yeah, thank you for saying that for me. So we can mute. Everybody mute. Everybody should. Okay, everyone's good now. So welcome everyone to the 14th Tribal Council of the season. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over what happened, and then yeah. So after the after the 11th Tribal Council, we saw, or 12th, we saw Colin voted out in a 3-2 vote after having to revote in a tie. In the next week, Deshaun won individual immunity, and at Tribal Council, we saw another successful idol play with Deshaun using an idol on Darius to null 4 votes, sending Billy home. After Tribal, the Castaways competed in their 7th individual immunity challenge. In this challenge, the Castaways played a game of T-Viver Hell. Basically, in this challenge, their endurance was tested as they had to stay up as long as they could, competing in a variety of tasks and challenges. The last one standing would walk away with individual immunity. In the end, it came down to Deshaun and Chris. But after 9 hours of torture, it was Chris that came out on top, giving him a spot in the final 4.
Yes.
And just so you know, before we get into the actual tribal, I just want to confirm something that a lot of people have been like kind of speculating about. This season, it is in fact a final 3. So a lot of people guessed it. It's a final 3, just so you know. Yeah. And also tonight, this is the last night that if anybody has an idol to play, tonight's the last night to use it. Just so you guys know. So that being said, I'm going to ask questions now. So Chris.
Yes.
So let me just pull it up. Oh my god. Okay. So you guaranteed yourself a spot in the final 4. How does it feel that knowing it's a final 3 now, you're only 1 challenge away from kind of making the finale?
I mean that doesn't really matter to me much, and I guess it's just more like I finally have something that I can say I did, and I have something to add to my game, so people might be able to. I mean, it's not much to say, oh, vote Chris because he won a challenge, but I mean, I can say like, dude, I lasted 9 hours to win this, you know.
Yeah, I know that was what my next question was. I was gonna say like, that's kind of like, do you think staying up for these 9 hours kind of proves to people that, you know, at first like there was probably one part of the game where you kind of like, I guess we're kind of, I don't know, going through something, but after that you have that like this under your belt with like you prove that like you're an actual contender and winning this game, showing that people like you are here to play.
Yeah, I mean, I think I became a joke at the tribal where I tried quitting. I think everyone was just like, what the fuck, who is this guy? And I think last night kind of, if anything, it maybe disproved those theories, and it showed, you know, I'm not just some emotional wreck who tried quitting, but I actually want to play the game. So I hope it disproved those theories. No, it's okay. I'm still proud that I was able to hold my hand up for 2 hours. That sucked.
Yeah, and you beat out Deshaun, who won.
Deshaun was a hell of a
challenges.
competitor.
Yeah.
Deshaun, oh my god, Deshaun didn't waver. Everyone else was struggling, but Deshaun, he was right there with me, and
Right.
Okay, that's good. So next I guess we'll go to Deshaun next. Kind of going off that. You won 3 comps.
You said it like 8 times.
No, I'm just. So you won 3 comps, and like,
Yes, I won
but this week you're vulnerable. Does it scare you that you might be a target just because, you know, of that, or do you think people are not gonna like, people are gonna take other things into consideration over that?
Here's the thing. in Survivor, people always like to single out the person who's won the most comps. So yes, I'm definitely some huge comp beast when half of these comps weren't even that hard to win in the first place. So that's really not my fault that I won. I could be going home. I could not be. People could lie. People could not. I don't know.
So going off that, comps aren't the only thing that like makes a good resume. How are you taking that into consideration moving forward, like when it comes to you voting people out?
Yeah,
Like knowing that
there's different aspects
comps
to the game. So obviously it's not just about winning comps. Like there's a whole another side to the social aspect. So that's how I'm voting. I'm voting who is the most strategic and who could win strategically.
Okay. And also looking at this vote, we can see that many people, we're getting down to 4 potential vote offs with Chris being safe tonight. A lot of people, trying to keep their name off the chopping block will say anything they can to, lie about who the target is or who's maybe going home. So do you think people have been like maybe kind of doing that to you, kind of lying and saying, oh, you're safe, let's not worry about you? Or do you think that people...
I think 2 people in particular are lying about who they're voting.
Is there any names or no?
Josh and Connor don't really seem to have who they're voting.
No. So Josh, names coming up, what do you think about that?
You're on mute, bud.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
I mean, I worked all afternoon and I didn't really get to talk to Deshaun that much. I mean, at this point in the game, it's a possibility that everyone could be lying. You just have to trust who you can trust and put your faith that this is what happens when there's only 4 people that can go home. You have a 25% chance of going home. You can only talk to 4 other people. Well, yeah, you can only talk to 4 other people. So it's just like, you just have to put your trust and we'll see. That's what I have to say.
Okay.
I like Deshaun. I'm voting for my game, if that makes sense.
Okay. So I guess we'll go to Darius next.
What's the...
So, sorry. So with only 5 people left in the game, there has to be some people like who kind of in the minority, either it be 4-1 or 3-2. So how are kind of the dynamics of the tribe going into this round? Do you still feel like you felt like the past couple of rounds you've been in the minority? Do you feel the same this time, or have things changed?
It sucks being in the minority. Most of the game, and you never know what's gonna happen. I haven't known most of the times going in here. So today, I'm not gonna lie and say I know when I don't know. We'll be finding out when you read the votes, basically, or at least I will be.
And also, going off last tribal, we did see an idol be played on you. So how does it feel that tonight is the last night for idols? Does that kind of scare you, or does that kind of like not bother you too much?
I mean, it scares me because someone could have it, and it could be the person I voted. So it's like, but I don't know. I don't think there's any idols left. If there is, whatever.
Okay. So going to Connor.
What's up?
So Deshaun also brought up your name about somebody who may be like not telling the full truth when it comes to the vote tonight. How does that kind of sit with you? What he said.
I could say I understand a little bit, but like I did attempt to be honest as much as I could. But like in the game like this, like especially when idols can still be played, it can be considered stupid to just say I'm voting this person or I'm voting this person. But I did talk to Deshaun and I told him straight up like I'm not going to be voting with you. But like it's stupid to say hey this is who I'm voting, especially when idols can be played. You know what I mean?
So then, kind of going off the vote, the end is reaching. It's in reaching distance from almost all of you. And with only 4 people making it through tonight's tribal, how much would it suck to go home this close to like the end?
I think we can all agree that going home at this point is like bittersweet. Like you've made it this far, but at the same time, you still want to go to that next step. For me, it's like, I'm just grateful I made it this far.
Mhm.
So I mean, I always try to go the best I can, do as far as I can. So whether that be fifth or whether that be to the end, I just try my best.
Yeah, and one part of the game too is also making it to the end, but another part is ensuring that jury votes are there for whoever is sitting in the end. So does that also play a big factor of who is going home? Just looking at who's in the jury and who has the best chance of winning, or are you looking more at like somebody who is kind of like stopping you from making the end, opposed to who might win in the end?
It's a mix of both. Like you have to think like two ways. You have to think about getting to the end, but you also got to think about like who do I want to sit next to. So it's just it's tricky. It's tricky.
Okay. And then we'll go back to Josh for the last kind of set of questions. So Josh,
Yeah.
this week, like we said before, is the last week to play Idols. So has there been talk about Idols, or is the consensus that most of them are kind of flushed out of the game already?
I mean, I don't know. You never know with idols. You don't know how many y'all give out, because y'all did give out a lot. But you never know the exact amounts. I have never had an idol, and so I really haven't been making idols. Like, I know this sounds stupid, but they haven't come into my plans that often, because I personally haven't had one. Like, I haven't ever had one. So like, I haven't really been around them. So I just you don't know. Anyone could have an idol. Anyone could just pull it out their pocket and play it. So
Yeah. So what kind of
a lot of the times you can mess yourself up being too paranoid about idols. At the same time, you can mess yourself up not being too paranoid. So it's like a little tricky. It's
I'm not
hard
sure
to block.
you're safe.
So with like Idols kind of, I guess, not taking too much consideration in your vote tonight, what kind of is like, what's kind of guiding you to vote tonight?
To me, it's not even. It's more of a. It's like it's 50-50. You have to look at, okay, what's the best way for me to get to final three? Also, who can I beat in a vote? And so it's hard to calculate jury votes at this point for anyone. It's hard to really say that anyone's a jury favorite. There's so many like friend groups on the jury, different people, so you also don't know how the jury's going to vote. So, but you still need to worry about taking the right people to the jury.
Yeah.
The final three, or you'll end up losing. You also have to, at this point in the game, you have to be careful, because if you act a certain way or vote a certain way, if you do make final three at this point, when there's only so many people you can vote, you're bound to piss someone off, and you can lose the jury vote there. So it's just like.
So with all these like factors coming into play, you basically think that everyone kind of has an equal chance, or you think there's like some front runners that people are kind of watching out for?
I think actually, honestly, I think everyone has an equal. Yeah, it's like maybe one person would have maybe one or two more guaranteed votes than someone else, but there's such a majority of the jury right now that's I feel like would be undecided, and there's still two more people. Like, I could be in jury. We don't know who all could be in jury yet. It hasn't done forming. So like the jury breakdown and the exact jury stuff, that all hasn't even fallen into place yet. So jury mainly becomes my thoughts at final four-ish, especially after that's the last time it really matters.
Okay. So with that being said, I'm kind of done with the questions. Anybody have any last like?
It's my mirror necklace. I got one.
I'm pretty sure if that would be like a pretty shitty like necklace if that was on the Real Survivor, but I like the attempt. But anyway, so like, anybody have any last words before we vote, or like confirm votes, or give you 5 minutes? Oh no. And just so you know, this is the last round of Play Idols if there's any left. Yeah. Okay. So we'll read the votes at 9 to 26. Hunter, you're reading them, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
If you guys have any questions to ask.
Shout out to Bomber V. There you go.
Oh, my mouse, something's wrong with my mouse. We're not reading the votes now, Alex. I look so beautiful today. First of all, you don't call a guy beautiful. That's really disgusting.
So we only have 18 viewers, which is a bad week, but
That's not bad. Better than VMR. Right?
Last week,
true.
like 3.
That's true.
Why the fuck is it zooming in and out? There's something wrong with my computer.
If you guys want to confirm your votes, then feel free.
Yep. Big Al says tuck your kids in. What does that mean? Someone said it's a good week. There's a 75% chance a black person will go home. Boom.
Hunter, check PMs.
Congratulations, you passed math class.
Oh.
What am I PMing? Whoever's echoing,
Hunter, check
stop the
PMs.
echo. The echo really hurts my ears.
Going now.
Whoever's echoing.
PowerPoint
I
is
can still hear myself. I can still hear myself.
Yeah, who the fuck is that going? Oh, it's gone now.
No.
Hunter, check PMs.
I did. I will not give Alex. Okay, never mind. Why am I cute, but why do I have A's? I don't have A's. When you know it's over. Who is me and John Miles?
And the competition's probably gonna be
Um,
posted tomorrow. Whoever makes it to next round.
By the way, thank you, John Miles, for falling asleep last night. It was pretty funny to watch. I don't even know what you just said. Deshaun says, Isaiah, I want your babies. That's not physically possible.
Neither.
Oh my god, PowerPoint!
No one uses PowerPoint. Everyone uses Google Docs.
Okay, I didn't ask what everyone uses. I'm using PowerPoint because the assignment is due in PowerPoint. And when you get to college, best believe bitches are going to be using PowerPoint. I'll let you know that.
I muted Chris. Oh, that was me. We don't listen to that trash on
26.
T-Viber Genesis. You can only play gospel music.
The music you made us listen to yesterday.
Gangnam Style is way better than that.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
What the fuck? Something's wrong with my mouse.
God. Okay, what's the...
Hunter, make sure you have all the votes. Don't forget it again.
I do have all the votes, you fucking bitch.
And read it slower.
Oh, we just slow like your brain. Okay.
At least I got one.
Which, you know, Tin Man. No, who's the one that had no brain? The Scarecrow, right?
And everyone plus the T-Viber Individual Immunity 7 blog because it's not a top blog yet.
It's because it's been neg day or whatever.
I'm so hungry.
And-
I'm gonna go have cheese
Can I give
later.
up my immunity necklace to someone?
Yeah, you can if you want to be Eric Reichenbach.
Oh, okay. Good, I'll keep it. Never mind.
Aren't you supposed to give the immunity like before the votes are cast?
Yeah,
Yes.
because then you could essentially pass it around like an idol.
Yeah.
Before I read the votes, here you go. Here's my immunity.
Quick swap.
All right, what am I doing next? What am I doing next?
It is 26. I can't even. Oh, it's time to read the votes. Okay, let's read. I can't.
Oh wait, don't read it yet. I gotta get my music out.
Get the 5 minutes.
Oh my god, it says my storage is full. The fuck?
That's not good. Not much you whip. Not much renaming. Okay, that's fine. This video is unlisted. Please consider it. Oh, please consider it. Be considerate and think twice before sharing. Everyone ready? Time to vote.
Okay, wait. Oh, wrong one. Tribal music.
Top music.
And whoever's voted out, you'll be added to the jury. Immediately
Oh.
talk to your evicted house guests.
They're not evicted. This ain't Big
This
Brother.
is Survivor.
So yeah,
not
then we go into
Blood.
Ponderosa.
Ooh. You can
Me
talk
and
to
Chip Skyler looks like Chris.
Who's Chip
Okay,
Scott?
everybody mute. We're gonna read. And then whoever's voted off, you can have time after to say your goodbyes. And
So your Shantae's away.
yeah.
Are we ready? Ooh, you see? Okay. Okay. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time.
I'd like to play my second idol on
Okay.
myself.
I have my idol as well.
You don't. Okay. Any votes casted towards Deshaun will not count.
All
I
I can play
think
is
Chris said he wants.
on Josh.
Chris, that is not an idol.
Oh my god.
No!
So, any votes towards Josh will.
Alright, I had to add some humor to the show.
Okay. First vote. Darius.
Sorry, Darius, I love you.
It's okay.
Second vote.
Where's Hunter?
What's that? What?
Deshaun. Does not count. Third vote. Deshaun does not count. One vote, Darius.
Yes. Let's go.
Fourth vote. Josh. One vote, Josh. One vote, Darius. One vote left. Thirteenth person voted out of Survivor Genesis Season 1, and the 8th member of the jury, or 9th, whatever,
Oh, Josh.
Josh.
Oh my god.
The tribe has spoken.
Oh my god.
Bye. Not bitter because I voted you.
Yeah,
Josh, you have any
because
last
I
words?
think you're the biggest threat to win the game. Nothing personal.
it's
I don't
fine.
take anything personal. Good luck, Deshaun, Darius, Connor, Chris.
Thank you. I'm so
My
sorry.
jury vote isn't decided, so
I'm so sorry.
fight for
Oh.
it. Bring
Okay. So-
bring your best to questions if you're here.
Ooh. So, Josh, you have become the next member of the jury, but you placed fifth, which is really good considering.
But it's
Yeah.
not better than fourth, third,
Eight
second,
people.
or first.
Ooh.
Can't be
So-
me this time, Josh.
So you'll be added to the jury chat where you can talk to whatever other people.
I'm
Um,
coming for you, jury. I
But
am
yeah, it was a good
coming.
run.
What?
I'm sorry we couldn't contribute to your ticket, but
To my what?
to your ticket.
Oh, honey, I'm gonna have to pay $50. Ain't gonna cut that thing. It won't even cut that bitch in half. My
Wait.
parents are gonna have to pay that ticket.
But yeah, it's,
Before I go, T apprentice application.
Oh, yeah, self-application.
Shut up.
Yeah,
This is my
advertising.
moment. Okay. T
You
apprentice
didn't-
application. T apprentice applications come out. Can you kick him so I can have my moment? Chris, you're pissing me off. Oh my god.
okay,
T
let him
apprentice
talk. Let him talk.
comes out Friday. Deshaun is a judge. There's other judges. Come out, apply. It's gonna be fun. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Josh.
Bye.
Okay,
Well.
so you guys have made Final Four.
We'll talk
One of
about
you will not be making the Final Three. The other three of you will be making the Final Three. The next competition will be posted probably tomorrow. I don't know. Hunter, it's not live, right?
It's probably gonna be. It's probably no. It is live.
Oh,
It's
I
probably-
can't
it's
do.
not
I can't do
tomorrow.
Tuesday. I can't do Tuesday.
Can you guys do tomorrow?
It's
I can do
probably.
tomorrow.
I
I
can't
can't
do
do
tomorrow.
It's probably gonna be tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday. And if it's Wednesday, Tribal's gonna be afterwards.
Yeah, Wednesday is the latest we're doing tribal because we want to get this done by the weekend. So, if we do the comp tomorrow, tribal's gonna be Tuesday or Wednesday. You guys have to decide.
Billy, why do you constantly come for me because I got you out?
But yeah,
you say
I'm
you're
just
not bitter,
gonna-
but you're hold on. You say you're not bitter, but like you're clearly bitter. Every time someone mentions my name in the chat, you have something to say. You're sixth place. I'm still in. Take your sixth place and go with it. Ribbit, you can go.
Okay. So
Hey, end
so
this stream. End this stream.
okay, so now I'm gonna say what's like the schedule for the rest of what's happening. So basically, we're gonna try to get this done by the weekend, like maybe mid next week latest. So we're gonna have our challenge, and the tribal's gonna be latest on Wednesday. Jury questioning is probably gonna take either on Thursday or Friday, whenever most of the jury and the final three can come. If you can't come, actually just whenever the final three can come, because they all have to be there. But if you're on the jury, and you can't make it, we're gonna ask you to submit a video, but we're gonna call the jury and figure that out later. The finale, I think it's probably gonna be when we reveal the votes and everything. It's probably gonna be Sunday night. So try to have that empty. If most people can't come, then we
I
could.
didn't hear anything you just said. Lens challenge.
So
I'm sorry.
no. So the challenge is gonna be probably tomorrow or Tuesday.
Tuesday or
latest.
Wednesday.
Yeah. So the
Huh.
latest tribal council will be latest Wednesday. We're not gonna do later than that.
Uh-huh.
The jury questioning is either gonna be Friday or Thursday, and then we're gonna do the whole finale with the vote reveal and the reunion on Sunday, probably most likely.
Thursday and Friday. If it's Thursday, I won't be here because I have work until 11 at night.
Okay,
We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out.
I'll figure something out. Yeah, but the finale is probably gonna be Sunday, just because we want to get it finished with. Just because, yeah, and yeah, that's basically it. Any questions?
Right.
Can I just say
Ribbit.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
you, Darius and Deshaun, for not voting me. I appreciate it.
Right.
You're
That's
welcome.
sweet.
You're
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be nice. I mean,
No,
I'm
I
not-
say right to everything, literally right.
Alright.
Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna end the broadcast.
All right.
Congratulations, Final Four. One of
Apply
you
for-
right.
Apply
One
for
of you.
season two.